Just trying to get things set up here. Take me a couple of minutes. Should be good. How's everybody doing tonight? We've got some good stations in here. We've got some good DX stuff. Ange, how you doing? Yeah, I just had a problem with my cameras. I couldn't get anything to run, but we're going to try and give it our best shot here. Got everything running, I think. And welcome, everybody. 6 people. And we'll wait for a few more to get in here. I'll see if I can't make a contact with this St. Vincent Island. See what we get. Minus. Stop. Good. I think we got everything figured out. No, maybe not. Screen doesn't want to keep bouncing around. It's always something. Telling you. Yeah, smash the like button, guys. Got 11 people in here now, 47 views already. And we'll wait for a few more people to jump in here. We're doing amateur radio tonight, and we're trying to make a contact with, let's go switch to Panama. And see if we can't make a contact with Panama. Panama City, Panama. Angela, if you're still in there, does my audio sound okay? I know there's a little squealing and stuff, but that's the code coming through. Try with Laurie. This is amateur radio, Laurie. You been watching it on TikTok? Yes, you sound good. Thanks, Ange. We're trying to make contacts with through amateur radio through this software, Laurie, WSJTX, and this is Grid Tracker over here. And these guys over here are calling CQ, and I'm going to try to answer them over here. I'm trying to make contact with Panama right now. All right, guys, get in here and share, like, get as many views in here, and get as many follows as we can. How do you get that view on WSJT? I guess so. Yep, Panama station just answered me. Did you understand what I was talking about, Laurie? It's my sister's in here. David, how do you get that view on WSJTX? I guess I'm not sure quite what you're talking about with the waterfall. I know somebody asked me about the waterfall. I finally got that to work. Yeah, it's just a bunch of amateur radio stuff. Laurie, I was in here, let's see, Monday night, and I ended up with 500 people in here in one shot. Yes, W3JRG, I do SSB, and I'm going to try to do that this weekend. I got a few things to do. I'm going to try to get it set up in the morning, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, Laurie, I had 500 people. I ended up with almost 50,000 likes and 15,000 views. So we had a heck of a night. Okay, where are we here? We got more coming in. I'm streaming this on Twitch and YouTube also. I usually have a whole bunch of other guys. Nice. We should try to make contact. Yes, W3JRG. This is another amateur radio operator. Guys, you're in here. Like everything. See if we can get a bunch of people in here. We just made a contact with Panama. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's try Chile and see if we can make a contact with them. And we'll go on. What is going on? This is amateur radio. Hey, Carrie. Hey, nice. Thanks for popping in here. Your dad does it out at Kings Mountain, North Carolina. That's cool. None, son, none. This is amateur radio. We're trying to make contacts all over the world with different pieces of software and some of the code that you probably hear coming through the radio. It's a 15-second transmit and a 15-second receive. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the shares. We've got 50 people in here. Man, we're getting there. Thanks, Ange. KKR. Where'd it go? Oh, KK4 RBN. Hello from Alabama. How you doing, Brian? How you doing? Yeah, everybody please tap, share, like. More likes, the better, too. Okay, let's see. Have fun, headed to bed. Okay, all right, talk to you later. I'm going to see how long. I usually stay on about 2 hours, but we'll see what we got. See how many people we can get in here tonight. Okay, the 3,000 shares already. Come on. Smashing it out. Got to go. 73 W3G out here. We'll see if we can make a contact this weekend on sideband. Before you go, what band works good for you? Okay. Let's see. Let's try Brazil. See if we can get Brazil. Go from there. Hi, Cassidy. How you doing? Thanks for popping in here. We got 24 people now. We got about 3,700 likes and 299 views. We're just getting rolling. I had a few issues with cameras here. 20 meters during the day. Okay. We'll see what we can do. If it's going to end up being at night, I don't know if you're around. It might be 40 meters. I can do both. The Earth is flat. Prove me wrong. We had a discussion like this the other night. It's not flat. So, it may look like it's flat on the map, but it's not flat. Okay. Okay. W3G. I got a rigid call sign down here around W3G. My buddy Chris is in here, but I haven't seen him yet. Hey, CA4 FMS. How you doing, my friend? You do FT8 at all? We could try to make a contact. Get more people in here. Share, guys. We'll see if we can get more people in here. We're doing good. 327 views. I gotta get some more get some more people following. Yeah, we're almost at 5,000 likes. Smash that like button. Call the internet and the space station. I cannot call them with this software. I don't think they run. You do not run FT8 on the International Space Station. Alrighty, thanks, Ange. Thanks for jumping in here, both you and Cassidy. See what we can get done tonight here. Usually right around 10 o'clock, it'll start to pick up. And, we'll get more viewers in here. Okay. Trying to make a contact. We're going to try that St. Vincent again. Why let's keep zooming in, but that's okay. We have two different pieces of what would the world look like if we could see RF signals? Yeah. You know, I don't really can't answer that. TSNU, explain what's going on. Yeah, this is amateur radio. Okay, if you follow my cursor, let me get rid of one of these up here. Follow my cursor to the top screen. These people over here are calling CQ, and what CQ is they're calling for somebody to answer their call. The call is they're putting it out, and then you hear that whining noise and that code coming through, and it's coming through their computer, through their transmitter, out their antenna, into my antenna, could be anywhere in the world, into my antenna, into my radio, and back into my computer, and I'm answering. Like this Brazil station, we'll try this guy and see if we can't get a contact there. And then it goes through this protocol right here, and we've made it, when it goes through a grid square, signal report, then it's 73, then it's a contact, and then it's logged. Hope that's a good explain for you. What do we have here? I'm going upstairs to see if I can get contact with you. Well, if you got Amateur Radio and FT8, we probably can make a contact. As long as I know what your call sign is, and I'll be looking for it. Taking out the lines. Can this be ran on a generator? Yeah, it can be run on a battery. The radio can. The computer, you can run off a battery for a certain amount of time. You don't need to. Of course, the battery's not going to last long on the computer. Can you talk on there? No talking. It's just the code going through. It's just the code going through, and it's being decoded by, excuse me, being decoded by the computer. We're not having very good luck here. Let's try Barbados. See what happens. See if we can make a Barbados. Can you explain what are those? What do you mean, what are those? You gotta tell me what screen you're talking about. I'll explain to you whatever you would like to hear. I am transmitting on even odd. Okay. Code CODE. Okay. What is your get sweaty? What is your call sign? I'll try to keep an eye out for it. You got the minds, real cool, man. This is awesome. Yeah, it's an awesome hobby. There's so many aspects. This is just one little piece of it. There's so much to it. It's just unbelievable. Let's see. I gotta check something here, guys. Hang on a second. I'm gonna walk away. Twitch is running. YouTube's running. Okay. Going on the Twitch side. Thanks. I gotta open up something else. Hang tight, guys. I'll be right with you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can these codes be translated into words? Well, yeah, it's being translated by this protocol, which is right here if you follow my cursor. It's tells me this. I'm telling them my grid square. I get a signal report. They get a signal report from me. They got then a Roger 73, and I send them 73. The 73 means the contact has been made, and it's over with. Yeah, we're up to 46. We're at 41. We're at 7,000 likes, 7,400. We're doing good. Thanks, Ange. I'm glad you guys are in here. Kat was in here too. I don't know if she's still in here watching, but it might not be too interesting for you guys, but a lot of people are interested in it. Is this a military job? No military job here. Like in general, is that? Like in general, is that? I'm not sure. Okay, really wants to know. Is this no? It's not military, Cassie. No, I'm still here, Kat. Okay, good, Kat. All right, guys, keep smashing that like button. We're at 7,732 likes, 482 views. It's going good. Yeah, how are the bands tonight? Haven't been on the air. I haven't really looked anywhere except for where I'm at right here with FT8. I'm an 11-meter guy. I'm in New Orleans, 73. Oh, 73, cool. Yep. I did CB way back in the day on 11 meters. Yep. It's a lot of fun, too. Okay, let's see what we can do here for contacts. We aren't doing very good for some reason tonight. Let's see if we can make a contact to this station right here. All right, we're dropping off. We're at 8,500 likes, 489 views. Come on, guys, share, and we'll see what we can get in here. How many people we can get. All these red squares over here are contacts that I've made already. It comes it again. Every time it transmits, I got to figure that out. this guy's coming back to me. Cool. Let's see. Hey, the man tonight. W8 JCA here. I'm mostly on 40, 20, 15, 10 for FT8. Okay, I'm on 20 right now. If you're around your radio and you want to try to make a contact, go ahead and try to call for me, or call CQ, and I'll look for you. I'm making a contact right now. Yep, it's all done. True, and we're going to, okay. Let's see if we can get this chili station. For some reason, I couldn't get into him earlier. Okay, how do you turn on the work grids in the application? They automatically turn on themselves. These red squares are all grids that I have worked, and people have confirmed them. Sometimes there's more than one person in a grid. Like if I cursor over some of these, like you're going to see a whole ton of people that I've made. Those are all different call signs, so all different people I've made contacts with. I'm up to like, well, I don't know, almost 20,500 contacts so far. Can't right now. Random wire antenna is down from a windstorm, but I'll keep an eye out for you soon. Okay, Jason, sounds good. Yeah, hang in here. You can watch if you want, and maybe we'll get some more people in here. And if I get a question I can't answer, maybe you can help me out. Thanks. I'll have to look at my settings and see. I was thinking about all the grids I worked early. Okay. For some reason, yeah. We'll try to pop back in my friend. Okay, no worries at all. Thanks for coming in, guys. All right, guys, 10K likes. We're going back up on the views. People coming in. We got 24, 25 people. It's bouncing around. Everybody share as much as you can. Okay, green. Some of these green side. Some of these I can't. Usernames are hard to explain. What I'm doing is amateur radio. And we're trying to make contacts with people all over the world. These are the people that are calling, and over here I'm trying to answer those particular people. And then on top screen, these are their signals coming in that you see. That's the waterfall map, and that's their signals coming in. Sammy, contact some aliens. No, can't do that, my friend. Okay. All right, guys, we're at 33. 11K on the likes and 580 views. Tell us a little bit about your setup. Radio tuner. Okay, radio is a Yaesu FT991A. Tuner is, oh god, I forgot the name. Oh, it's an LDG tuner. Sorry about that. I had to look to see what it was. LDG tuner. Right now I'm on the long wire. My antenna's long wire. Logging software is Grid Tracker and QRZ. And sometimes I use the Cloud 4. Oh man. Okay, what are we doing? What are you doing, sir? We're doing amateur radio. We're making contacts all over the world through these two pieces of software. Chili's getting back to me, and I've just made a contact with Chili. Okay, let me know if you can contact ISIS at some point. Patty Catfish, I can't do it with this particular software. There might be something. I'll write it down and keep it in mind and see what I can do. ISIS is calling in, yeah, and see what we can do about something, because that's a whole different ball of wax on that side of it. FT8, yeah, it is. This software is WSJTX. It was invented by K1JT, which is Joe Taylor at Princeton University. It is weak signal software. Weak signal, and what it's doing, these people are calling CQ, and I'm trying to answer them over here. They're calling for another station from their station to make a contact with whoever wants to try to contact them, and that is me at this particular time. And then they send this protocol through. That noise you hear, other than my voice, is the code that is being sent through the system. Okay. FT710, 891, LD tuner as well. Oh, nice. Nice, Jason. Nice setup. Yep. How long have you been a ham, Jason? All right, guys, keep sharing. Keep sharing. We're up to 73, 74 people. Doing good. We 3 nights ago we made contacts with Russia and Ukraine. Was a no intercept. They were calling CQ, and we made contacts with them. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing. Since last year, but long time listener, general on the first try pursuing extra later this summer. Oh, nice, perfect. Yeah, well, good luck to you. I've got my extra. I've had it for I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. Oh, yeah, good. Do you ever get any foreign military? No, no military at all to run this stuff. St. Vincent is finally coming through to me with a -15, and I got a -15 to him, and he's a +2 to me. So what are you doing this for? Trying to make random contacts? Yes, it's just random. It's a hobby. It's fun. There's a whole bunch of other stations all over the world that are out there right now. St. Vincent. If you look at this map, that red line is my station going down to St. Vincent to make contact. The green lines are other people, other stations making contacts with other people. Have you made contacts with anyone tonight? Yes, I have. You know, I got to pull the other piece of software up. Give me a second here. Give me a second, and I'll get this up. And I can tell you a lot before up side of it. Okay. Let's do a refresh. For some reason, he didn't log them in there. Huh. Let's see. All right. Hang on just a second. Coming in here, guys. We've got 59 people. I can't zoom in what frequency on 20 meters. It's 14.074 megahertz. Ham digital modes are like tag with expensive radios and sometimes improvised antennas. Yeah, it's weak signal. You're exactly right there, Jason. How did you get into this hobby? Pretty cool. Well, to be honest with you, the particular person I call my owner, which is really now my really good friend, he was my dentist. I noticed he had it on his license plate when I went to do an appointment. I didn't know it was his vehicle, and I asked about it, and I asked if he knew about it, because I was looking for a hobby for when I retired. And one thing led to another. He was teaching a class, and I got involved and got my license and just kept on working from there. And since he has moved to Nevada, but we talk just about every week, sometimes a couple of times a week. So it worked out pretty good. KG7YJO, Oregon. Oregon in the house. All right, guys, share. Smash that like button. Sledgehammer, you can't hear me. I'm QRP. Oh, we want 20 meters. Participate in any regular nets. I run a net. It's digital net. I've got a system. If you look at that flag with the eagle on it in my picture, right there. Well, it's right there. That's my network. Worldwide Amateur Radio Network. I've got myself that runs the net. I'm net control. I've got a gentleman out of Texas that runs it, and I got a gentleman, one of my good friends out of England. And we do it every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern. I don't know if you got any way to, Morocco's on here, or a squirrel. Jason, I don't know if you can get into All-Star, or if you get an Echolink, or anything like that. You could pop in, and we'll get you, into the net. It's a pretty cool net. We got people from all over the world checking in. System is, we started that net 5 years ago. System has grown pretty well, especially on a Sunday. We got a ton of people. All right, guys, we're up to 70 people and 12K on the likes and 857 views. Let's hammer it. Can you get into yes, been in the Ukraine. We made contacts into Ukraine the other night. Got to load this other piece of software here. Just bear with me for a second. And there it did. Loaded it over there. Where? Okay. And I got to. Gotta get over this one back again. Okay. Righty. Close that out. Okay. That quote is oxymoron that my friend made into a bumper sticker. What quote? Can you get any repaints? Oh, that quote is off. He loves QRP stuff. If it was over 10 watts, he wouldn't touch it. Oh, that's cool. We've got a guy here in the club that doesn't do anything over 10 watts, and it's all CW, all Morse code stuff. Okay, I have an Icon handheld, but haven't used any of the fancy modes. Not sure if I have the capability. Okay. Echolink is easy to do. I mean, you can get that, you can put that right on your phone. It's not amateur radio, but you can make a contact through your phone. We've got a lot of the older guys that, we got a few of them in nursing homes that's what they use is their phones to check in. I mostly do FT8 and FT4 on HF. Nice. So what exactly are we doing? We are making amateur radio, trying to make amateur radio contacts. I'm going to click on this one right here and see if we can get contact with Mexico. This is amateur radio. We're using software to make contacts with WSJTX software coded. That's what you hear, that humming and buzzing noise. That's the code coming from their radio to my antenna, into my radio, into my computer, and then it gets decoded right here. Grid square, signal strength, and stuff like that. Yeah, check out Echolink. It's pretty cool. You might have to get on Echolink and get. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been on it, but check it out. There's things on Google, on YouTube too, Jason. Help you get in there. Right off the top of my head. All right, guys, smash that like button. We're at 12K, 65 people, 1,000 people in here, and I might just switch this over to FT4. That's another code, another mode, and see what's going on out there. And that's okay, let's see if we can hear anything in this some way. A little different on the audio side of it. The code coming through is a little bit different. Yeah, it is nice. It's a hobby, and it's a lot of fun to do. But it doesn't look like there's anything here for FT4. All right, tell you what, we're going to go to 40 meters. Let's go to 30. We're going to go 30 meters. Let's get tuned up here and see what we got. We're looking good. And 30 meters, and we'll see what we can make for contacts here. Well, that's pretty wild. Check out. All right, guys, share. See if we can get more people in here. We're at 55. The other night I had up over, oh my God, over 500 people. We ended up with over 50,000 likes, 15K views. So, and I know people are busy, and you're probably in bed sleeping. I should be, maybe. But this is fun. Yeah, just keep hitting the like button, and we'll see what we can get out of it. My dad is looking into radio work because he needs to set up similar to yours. It depends on what he wants to do. He doesn't need this computer stuff if he doesn't want to. Just the radio, good antenna, and a power supply. And then he could talk. He probably could make contacts all over the world just by voice, instead of the digital stuff here. All right, guys, see if we can't share. Got 63 people in here. Sorry, a bit confused on your system. Do you have any voice conversations with operators? Yes, I do, but not with this particular software. The voice part of it is called single sideband. I'm going to try to do that this weekend and do a live with it. This is all digital, and for some reason, oh, I gotta switch the mode back. That's why. Hang on just a minute, guys. Let's go back to there they are. Okay, so sorry, but confused. It's just gonna be okay. Like I told you. Okay, Buck. Yeah, if you understand, if you don't, make sure you ask. I try to get everybody's question answered. Try to get many people in here as we can, so we can make them aware of this stuff and what's going on. And it's a fantastic hobby. It's just fantastic. All right, guys. See if we can't share. Get more people in here. We want to drop down to 27. We're up around 50. So let's see if we can't share and get a whole bunch more people in here. Just switch over to 30 meters and see what we can do for making a contact here. We're going to try this guy out of Texas and see what we got. Oh, that blows up. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Let's see. Sorry about confused. We got that answered. That answered. And it's doing it again. I'm not sure why it's doing it. But I just got it to stop earlier. That red line you see right there, that's me trying to make a contact with somebody down near Texas. It just keeps blowing up on me. I'm sorry, guys. I got to figure that out. I don't know why it's doing that. Really irritating me. And with everything I got going on, you should add a full screen to help you with the general look of things. Why don't? Well, with TikTok, it breaks it down into 3. You want a full screen, go over to my YouTube channel or my Twitch channel. I'm streaming on there right now, and it's got the full screen on both of them, and they're both W1SBW. Look them up, and it should pop right up. You see where I'm live on Twitch and on YouTube. Okay. Yep. Let me know what you see when you get over there. I've got a chat for stream chat for Twitch, but I don't have the one for YouTube up here. Okay. Guys, let's share this out and see what we can do. This guy from Texas is finally getting back to me. And, God, this is crazy. Every time it transmits. I don't think the screens aren't touching. I got a couple Bofang and my license, but never talked to anyone yet. Not so bad, but maybe they hit it. There it goes. It blows back out again. Maybe you got a repeater around it. This is amateur radio. We're trying to make contacts at different stations all over the world. We're trying to make a contact with a station in Texas right now, and we're not having very good luck. And I got a couple other people from Montana and the state of Washington trying to get a hold. Okay, come on, guys. All right, we're gonna jump out to Washington. Jump in here, get the lives, get the views up, and see what we can do about getting people in here, and we can talk about that. I'm going to get the dogs out and click the NVIS antenna and see if I can reach you in bit, Scott. Okay, I'll be here for a while. It's only 10 o'clock. I'll probably roll around for about another hour. Hopefully you can get back in there. KE7B calling you. I just answered you, my friend. I don't know if you can see it. I just answered you. It's coming up on the screen right here in the receive cycle right now. No, no Paris Hilton. Got a KE7B. There is, I guess, Swifty, there's a minus 11. Minus 11. Can you see me? I answered you twice so far. Hopefully we can make contact. Okay, perfect. Yeah, hey, thanks for doing that. That's what this is all about at school. We get to show people what the software's all about, what it's doing, what we're doing, having fun doing it. Got my +2. Okay, that's on my MFED, my long wire. But a scary sound is code. Somebody's writing here, what's the scary sound? Ryan, hang tight, and I'll be right with you. The scary sound is code coming from another amateur radio operator station that's calling CQ. Alrighty, we got 73 from KE7B. Victor, thanks for the contact. I'm going to confirm it right now. Okay, it's code coming from another computer through the antenna into my radio and through my computer, and then it's decoded, and it's all broke down into this protocol. If you can see my cursor where it is, these different protocols right here, my grid square, signal reports, and when it gets down to 73 and 73, that means the contact has been made between each one. I'm on a G90 on a long wire dipole. Thanks. Hey, perfect. That worked perfect. Good signal coming in. Good signal. All right, guys, 47 people in here. Let's see what we can do. Let's smash that like button, share, and get as many likes in here as we can. You know, this thing up here, it tells me to encourage viewers to send gifts and thank them for the support. Well, I'm just thanking everybody for the support. I'm in here. Hello, WD8IZS from Michigan. How you doing? How you doing? If you've got radio capabilities, we're running FT8. If you run it, I'd love to make a contact with you. This is amateur radio. We're making contacts with people all over the world and the United States. We just made a contact with the state of where was he from? State of Washington. We just made a contact with the guy from the state of Washington. What are we doing here today? We are doing amateur radio. Making contacts from people for people all over the world. They got to be calling. I have not seen a Russian station come in yet, but if we do, I'll keep my eye open and we'll see what we can do. Made a few the other night with them. I have a radio. Okay. But guys, thanks for the follows and on in with the share and share it right, and see if we can get some more people in here. We're at 50 people right now, and see what we can do while getting some more people in here. If someone wanted to get into this, what would the process be? Well, with that, you have to, first of all, you have to get your amateur radio license, which is not that hard to do. Get a book from Amazon. Technician is the first level, and that's where you start. Then you can find an online testing facility after you study the book. You take a test and get your license, and then you buy your antenna and your radio and your computer, depending on what side of it you want to get in. If you just want to chat, you don't really need the computer, but you should log your contacts, or you can get into the software side of it like this. I hope that answers your question. If it did not, if you're still confused, please come back and ask anything else you have. Only have UHF and VHF radios, retired now and getting back into it. Oh, nice. That's great. That's fantastic. Fantastic to get back in. All right, guys, share the heck out of it and hit the likes. See if we can get some more people in here. We're up to like 44, 45 people. Okay. Let's see what else we got over here. Let's see if we can't get Rhode Island. And he's kind of close by for me, but that's okay. I don't know why that zooms in. Once the transfer. I gotta look at that. He's not Rhode Island. Let's say Rhode Island. Oh, anyways. Not confused, just interested. This is a niche community, and telecommunications is fantastic. Fantastic, yes. In a scientific technology aspect. Yeah, it is. And this hobby is a lot of fun. This is just one piece. This is just one piece of the hobby. There's a lot of digital side. There's a lot of single sideband, voice, and they call it phone and voice. They have some slow scan TV stuff too, where I have received signals from the space station. And I'll have to see if I can set that up sometime too. Not necessarily from the space station, just from other stations. And it sends the code down, and it breaks the software, breaks it all down into a picture. It's pretty cool. They call it slow scan TV. That's just like I say. There's a ton of other applications for amateur radio. Oh, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the follow and share. And I try to get on here as much as I can. It don't always work like I want it to, but do the best I can for a couple hours at a time. I'm 42 minutes into it now. I've got 46 people, 13K in likes, and we're doing good. We did he make that? He didn't get back to me yet on this one. All right. I usually have another buddy that gets in here, Chris. But thanks for popping in here. Thanks for the follow, Lee and Hope. It's absolutely beautiful. You guys are jumping in here and following, and we'll see what we can do. This looks cool. Sorry, but what are we doing? We are making contacts with people all over the world. I just made a contact with this gentleman here. I think he's down near Florida, and he's calling for somebody to answer his contact with this particular piece of software, WSJTX, and this is Grid Tracker over here in the second screen. And make contacts back and forth, and then we log a contact, and it's a way to test it's a good way to test your equipment, see how many contacts you can get, how far away you can get. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do. Thanks for the follows, guys. Smash that like button while you're in here. I got 44 people in here. Let's see what we can do here. Smash that like button and share away and join. That's absolutely appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hang around and watch for a little while, and we'll see if we can make some more contacts here. Let's see. Let's try the Dominican Republic. Let's see if we can get into the Dominican Republic. What's exactly going on? We are trying to make amateur radio contacts with a piece of software called WSJTX. FT8 is not fake ham radio. It's a part of ham radio. I know there's a lot of people out there that hate it, and it is what it is. It's just a piece of the hobby. Single sideband FM digital voice is radio. This is radio too. It's weak signal software, and it's just a part of the hobby that they made. Yes, I'm in the U.S. So you're trying different radio stations to see if you can make a contact with them. So yes, they're calling CQ over here on this side. That means they're looking for somebody to make a contact with, and I'm trying to answer them over here and see if we can go through the protocol. So would this be used by military? No, I believe not. All right, 56 people in here, 14K on the lights. Let's, are you trying to talk to aliens? Nope, no aliens here. Are you New England? Yes, I'm in New England. How could you tell? It's fine for people to can't keep radio. It's all sound waves. Thank you. I wish I knew how to spell or pronounce your name correctly. I'll butcher it. I'm not good with names. It looks like Latif, but Latif. I don't know. I don't want to say. I'm sorry, but thank you for that. Coming back with that. just trying to make sense of the dots. What you mean on the map of the United States? Those are all grid squares. What's the furthest way you've made contact? Well, I guess depends on what you call furthest. If you look over here, I've been into Japan. We got to stop this one. Let's see. Trying to make this contact here. We got a bunch of other people who are trying to get a hold of me too. I wanted to show you on here. There's Hawaii. There's the moon. And Japan. I've been into Vietnam. This thing is acting up tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Japan, China, Indonesia, Taiwan, Australia, New Zealand, New Caledonia, a whole bunch of places all over the world, into Russia. And we're working on trying to get a Dominican Republic station right now. Let's see. Are you talking radio? Yes. Are you talking to people in real life, and it shows how far you have talked to people? Well, yeah, there's another station on the end of this call that's calling for somebody to answer them. They've got another station just exactly like what I've got here with the software and everything. And their computer sends a code through their antenna, out their radio through their antenna, and to my antenna, and to my radio, and to my computer, and it gets decoded. There's no voice involved. It's all code, and it follows this protocol. No, you got to be frugal on what you buy and how you buy it, and you just can't. I mean, any hobby can be expensive. It can be really expensive. But you know, you can get a halfway decent radio between $800 and $1,200. You can buy an end-fed antenna. I don't know. You could make one too between. I don't know. You could buy one too for $50 to $100. So this noise is code. Yeah, basically that's what it is, Billy. It's code coming into my computer, and it gets decoded here by their grid square, signal strength. Their signal strength, my signal strength, the Roger 73 and 73, and we just made a contact with that station in the Dominican Republic, and we're going to like it there. I'm just thinking it's expensive because with satellites and radio, they're pretty expensive. Yeah, it can be very expensive depending on what how big your pocketbook is and what you want to spend and what you want to buy. Okay, we got a Montana station trying to get a hold of us. We're going to go after it. That is interesting, Billy. It's really interesting software, and you get some people that don't like it. It's just one small piece of the hobby, and some people crucify it, and it's not fair to that part of the hobby, this software and stuff. This is just something that somebody likes to do. I like to do it now. I'm here explaining it to you guys. It's just part of what I like to do. I mean, I do all the aspects of the hobby. I don't do just this. I think your hobby is pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. What's the purpose or the end goal? The purpose is to make a contact with, say, for instance, I just made one with this guy from, I think he was from Washington. To make with anybody around the world. Chat. Hang on a second, guys. I got a mystery down here. Oh, you can't see the map. Sorry. The scene switcher's broke. I'm trying to see what's going on here with my. I can tell you guys, okay. I can't see the map, and the mic is a bit on the low side of quality. Okay, well, that's what I've got set up for right now. We're gonna have to go with the flow. I might have been a little bit too far away from it, silent. Okay, so let's get back to these. I think that was pretty cool. What's the purpose? The purpose is just to make a contact with somebody. The end goal is to make that contact and see as far away as you can do it with a low amount of power. Hey, evening. What is this for? This is a hobby. It's called amateur radio. John, it's not too bad. Like I've been telling everybody, that the radio is, between $800 and $1,200. Yeah, it is expensive, but a lot of hobbies are. And you have to have an antenna, and you should have a computer for this particular part of it, and logging your contacts. Is this for aliens? No, no aliens here. Is this for radio? Yeah, this is radio. The signal's coming from their radio and their computer to my radio into my computer, and we follow the code. All right, guys, we're up to 98 people in here. I got a lot more coming in. Share it. Everybody share, like. See if we can get as many people in here to join. And I got to jump over to another screen here just to see what's going on. Not refreshing my contact for some reason. I don't know what's going on. All right. Anyways, we got behind here. Let's go back here. Radio. What do you use this for? Yeah, just a hobby and fun. That's okay. I like girls, Paul. So you just talk to other people with these radios? Yeah, we can talk to anybody all over the world with these radios. This part of it is I'm not talking to them. It's code being sent back and forth, and the computer's decoding. I will put in a good word for you with shit. Okay, thanks, John. This is WSJTX. That's the top one. Okay. The middle screen is grid tracker. So, and I got to switch that back to see that so we can see what's going on with stuff. There we are. I had some stuff come into the multi-chat. I didn't quite know what it was from the YouTube side of it. Okay, I hope he's still there. I'm sorry I got screwed up. You didn't see that. Okay, where are we going here? Like creator, thanks. Seems fun. Yeah, it is fun, Thomas. It's a lot of fun. Would you be able to contact a plane with those radios? Not saying you would be. Well, to be honest with you, there's some pilots that take their amateur radio stuff and their amateur radio operators on a plane. Just saw a post somewhere on Facebook group that I am. Made a contact with a guy that was 30,000 feet up in a plane. A voice contact with him. Could you use this for rescue, and have you ever helped someone to be rescued? You can absolutely use this to be rescued. Now, here in New England, we had a huge flooding incident. It was called Irene, and they called on the amateur radio people of the community. I wasn't an operator at the time, but they called on them to help. It can absolutely be used for rescue. Can we contact North Korea? No, we cannot, James. They're not allowed. Let's see. That's awesome. I'm a pilot too. Just don't know how in depth those radios can get. I'm not sure what you mean, Drew. I mean, they get if you get your license, and just look it up on YouTube. I've seen a few people on there on YouTube that they're up there with their radios and they're making contacts as they're flying over, because VHF and UHF is line of sight stuff. Is this similar technology to what they used in World War II? I don't know what they used in World War II. They probably were using CW, Morse code. Not usually into lives. This seems badass, though. Dropping a follow. Thanks. Yep. Thanks. Yep. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for the joy. Oh, thanks for the rose. Thanks for the gifts. We got 112 people in here, 15,000 likes, and 62,000 views so far. And we got new followers, 62. That is fantastic, guys. Just keep slamming that like button, follow, join, share. What's the current transmission playing right now? It's just these guys calling. We'll go through a cycle. It's a 15-second transmit and a 15-second receive. So let's try this particular station right, and we will see what happens. I don't know why that does that. Got to fix that. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. So they're calling from Cuba. Yeah, there's a station right there calling from Cuba. Let's see if we can get contact with him. He's got a -4 signal. I just clicked on it, and it came up over here. You'll see the CO8ZZ. That's the Cuban's call sign. This station in Cuba. This is my call sign. W1SBW. FN33 is my grid. Now, these are all grids. That's what all these red blocks are, grids. So, when that goes to transmit, there it is right there. That red line is transmitting down there to him. And I've made 1, 2, 3, 4. I've made 4 contacts with him already. So, okay. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Smash that like button. Got 130 people in here. That's fantastic. Let's see if we can get some more. Share as much as you can. Why aren't they talking? It's code being sent. There's no actual voice here. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Studying for general right now, sir. Thank you. That's absolutely perfect. I hope you good luck with that. Looking forward to getting into the digital mode. 73 KK4 PTV. 73 Matthew. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll be here tomorrow with some sideband stuff and some other exciting things. That's Cuban station is making a contact with me. When that turned red, that's what that means. Turned red over there. My dad was WD7 BJA. Grew up listening to him. Operators all over. Yes, isn't it? It's a fantastic hobby. Something else I don't understand is just looks cool. Well, it's software that's being code being sent back and forth between two different radio stations. See, everybody's followed. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. So can you speak with them, or is this only code? This particular software right here that we're running is code only. Yes, I can speak to stations. It's a different part of the hobby. I can do that, but this is just one particular part I'm trying to show everybody. Follow. Thanks for the follow. Also, the grid in contact looks like Guantanamo Bay. Yeah. Just says Cuba. And the grid square is FL10. What place in the U.S. do you live? It looks close to where I live. I'm in New England. Okay. Parker Hill. Yeah, I'm in New England. Are you in New England? Okay. He's getting back to me now with a -12 signal. I've got to have some settings or something. You know what? I don't want that. Aha! I think I just found what was wrong. Perfect. Okay. Okay, back to this. Yes, this is where I am as well. Okay. Yep. I'm in Vermont. This is really cool. Thank you. I'll be looking out for your lives. Okay, Thomas. Yeah, come on in anytime. I'm going to try to do different things to try to make awareness and maybe get some more people interested. Maybe they'll get their license and they'll get into the hobby. I know there's some people that don't like this portion of the hobby. They say it's not amateur radio, but it is amateur radio, whether they like it or not. It's part of amateur radio. How do you even set this up? Well, you got to have a radio, you got to have a license, a radio, an antenna, computer, screen, and it's free software. I hadn't brought that up before. This is all free software. This is free, and this is all free software. Gatland Baker, we are doing amateur radio. Come on, guys, share, like, see if we can get some more people in here. Get some more people joined. We're trying to make contacts with people all over the world. I just made a contact with a Cuban station. We're going to do this here. Right. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's switch it up. Can you see what we got there? A second. Some of the radio here. Not a lot going on. Okay. That was a different mode. FT8 FT4. FT8 is 15-second transmit receive. FT4 is 7.5. What radio using, Anthony? I am using a Yaesu FT99 1A. The free 210, not the same frequency. How do you get into ham radio? Well, you have to get your license, and then hopefully once you get your license, or you know somebody, or there's a club around that can help you. A lot of people do testing. A lot of clubs do testing, and they teach classes too. Or you can get a book and study the book, and then take tests online. There's apps on your phone. Brandon, is free software. This is so cool. I'm going to show this to my stepdad. He enjoys his radio also. Yeah, this is the FT8 stuff is free, and the grid tracker stuff, it's all free. You just got to have a decent computer. You got to have a USB from your radio to your computer. Off you go. Okay, Anthony, I love my 9. Just did my rover activation. Nice. Is it a 991 or a 991A? I'm not trying to be picky. Just I got the 1A with the waterfall. It works pretty decent. Feel free to reach out to me, and I can get you pointed in the right direction. Hey, thank you. Okay, Anthony. Yep, they're good radio. You know, I've had this one since 2018. I think. Yeah, I think it was 2008, something like that. Anyway, sweet, thanks. I already have all those items. Okay. Yep, free software. Brandon, what do you have for a radio? What's your thoughts on FTX1? I haven't really looked at it that much. My dream radio is a flex. I have to sell a kidney to get one now. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not contacting aliens. All right, guys, 127 people in here. 16,000K on the likes. Let's see what we can do here. We got 86 more people following. Share it away, and join in. Okay. Right. All right, let's see. Let's jump over here and let's see. KA6J8R out of California. Let's see if we can make a contact. Righty. Thank you. 16,000. We're doing good. Doing good. I'm just over an hour and 4 minutes in. 154 people in here. And this is about when it usually runs wild. It's up over 500. Same, I want the Aurora Flash, but not for $6 grand. No, Anthony. I know. You know, that's just that's a dream radio for me. I look around to see if I can't find one of the 6600s or something like that. I don't know. The Yaesu's been working fine for me. My buddy in England, which I'm surprised he's not in here, but it's pretty late at night over there. He's got the 710, and he absolutely likes it. What exactly is this protocol? And why this is FT8, it's amateur radio, sending code from one amateur radio station to my amateur radio station, or anybody's amateur radio station. It's up to me whether I want to click on it to call them. I tried calling this particular station and it didn't answer. Let's try this Nevada station, W6SA. Let's see if we can't make a contact with them. Okay, thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the follows. Okay, how do I get into this hobby? Well, you need to get your license. There's 3 levels: technician, general, and extra. You get a book right on Amazon, or go to your local club, look it up on your phone, or you just see if there's a local club around, or ask around. They might offer classes. Find it here. That's why I got my license. And then you can have somebody will help you get going and get set up, or there's a lot of stuff on YouTube too. Yeah. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the likes. I'm trying to answer everybody's question the best I can. Trying to keep up here. We're pretty good. We're at 176 people, 17K on the likes, and 3,000 on the views. CQD, KH6A, hi. Hey, how you doing? Aloha, Dave. Are you from Hawaii, my friend? How much did your setup cost? Well, when I got the radio, it was $1,200. The end-fed antenna was over $100. Computer I built myself. Built the computer. Well, let me roll that back. I assembled the computer. I bought all the components for what exactly I wanted in it, and I built it. I put it together. I don't know if you could do ham radio from a computer. Yeah, it's a new software. Not new. It's a software that decodes weak signals. Did I make 10K? Or you're talking about for the likes? I'm at 17K. War games. No, yeah, he's a suburban. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, glad you stopped by. Do you do amateur radio with FT8 at all? Just got 17K fingers hurt now. Thanks. Thank you. Let's see if we can get it to 20. Let's smash away. Now it shows 10,000 on your screen. 10,000. 136. Oh, I don't know where that is. 110 people in here. See that on my other screen. 110, 108 people. What's $10,000? Okay. Ever hear anything creepy out there? No, nothing creepy. Just that code coming through. Try to on the live on your computer. Yes. I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. I just made that contact with that station. And TikTok, I'm on a live studio on my computer. So content is not dollars. It's not dollars. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the gifts. 18K. We're trying to get to 20. 108 people in here and 3,400 views. We're doing good. Let's see what else we can do for us. Let's see. We're on 30 meters. Let's jump it to 40. Different band. And up. Right there. And let's see what we got here at 40 meters. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing amateur radio. Can you explain what we are hearing and seeing? Okay. Are you making money doing this? No money. Just doing this for fun. No money to be made. I don't really care about that part of it. I'm just trying to make awareness of the hobby and this particular piece of software and other things that I'm going to do on my lives. Okay, let's see. Can you explain? We are doing amateur radio with 2 pieces of free software. WSJTX, that's this top one. Grid Tracker is the middle one. And we're trying to make contacts from these stations that call CQ. They're looking for somebody to make contact with. So if I click on that, we start this protocol over here. Now with the songs you're hearing, is the code going from their station to my station, and then my station back to their station. And it goes through this protocol. This is a grid square, my grid square, FM33, and it's all the way up the whole world is set up with grid squares. All these red blocks are grid squares, and those are all contacts that I've made within those grid squares. So then a signal report he gives me, I give him one, and a Roger 73 and a 73 back, and a contact is made. So let's see, that's how it works. Thanks for that. This is honestly a good thing to start learning about, guys. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fantastic hobby. You can't go wrong. I mean, you can go wild with it and work on it for a while, step away for a little bit, do what you got to do, come back and hit it again. Okay. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the share. We're at 18,000 on the likes. I want to get to 20. Let's see if we can get to 20 and 3,000 on the views. I'd like to get to 5,000. Okay. The purpose of this is just to have fun, right? See how many contacts you can make with low power. I'm running 35 watts. Some night when we run it, I'll see if I can't turn her down to 5 watts and see where we can talk around the world on 5 watts. We're at 35 watts right now. Okay, so I remember when I first saw this, I seriously thought I was looking at ICBM track. Oh, were you in here the other night? Did you stop by? Is this the same or close to the one that talks to astronauts? Yeah, is the ham radio talks to astronauts? They've got to be on the radio for us to talk to them, and they got to be pretty much overhead. They're going over. You got like a 15 seconds, I think, and they're traveling like 17,000 miles an hour up there. So you ever hear anything super odd or strange? No. So it's TX and RX, but no voice, just all signals are coded. Justin, yes, this particular software there's no voice involved in this. I'm going to try to set that up over the weekend and see what we can do there and see if we can make some contacts. I don't know. Let's see. I was looking to see what they have for. I got another screen. Over here with hand clock on it. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't see anything. Anyway, looking for contests to see if there's going to be a lot of people on. What are the sounds? The sound is code coming through from the station that's looking for a contact, and it's coming through my antenna and my radio and into my computer, decoding it, and the sound is coming out of my radio. Okay, so you're just communicating with people around the world with this setup. Yes. Yep, all over the world. Right. When is the best time you talk to ISIS? The space station, the astronauts, I have not personally spoken to. There's a repeater on a space station where my signal will go up to the repeater and it sends it back out, and I've talked with people in Texas and Florida. But I have not talked directly to the space station. Like I said, you got about a 15 or 20 second time frame there. I don't know exactly how. It's not very long. I'll have to look it up. And Anthony, I try to every other night, sometimes every night. But this weekend, I'll probably try to do 2 on a Saturday because people are asking me about voice contacts and single sideband stuff. And other people have asked about slow scan TV stuff. So we got some things in the works there we're trying to do it. But follow along. If you're following me, you'll know when I go live and you join. Okay, LOL. Gina, what do you mean by LOL? How far does your rate broadcast? Well, fuck, all over the world. There's signals RF signals being put all over the world for people to pick up. This is super interesting. Yes, it is. It's an amazing hobby, a fun hobby. This is amateur radio. Being Mr. Boom. We're trying to make contacts to stations all over the world, which seems like 40 meters is not doing very good time for some reason. See, that's the good band with a lot of DX people. Thanks for the follows, guys. This has cost much to get into. It can be, depending on how much you want to spend. I mean, you can buy a good used radio for $600 to $1,000 or $1,200, and then an antenna. The software that we're looking at here, WSJTX and Grip Tracker, that's all free. The software is all free software. Let's see, follow the line, it can reach anywhere in the world. Yes. Great talking to you. Have fun tonight. 73. Hey, absolutely, Anthony. Now pop back in anytime. N3, November 3, Sierra, Mike, Delta. Have a good night. 73. Yesu, FT991A. That's how much I paid for my first car. Yeah. Can you tell me what this is? This is amateur radio. We're making contacts to people all over the world. There's Costa Rica right there. Let's see if we can make contact. What frequency range does it go through? Well, we're using the 40-meter band, and the frequency is 7.074 megahertz. Okay, cool. My grandfather was a ham radio operator and emergency operator, and it's down WB. Okay, nice, very nice. I believe that's what it was. Yeah, that's pretty close. WB4 TPG. That's a ham radio call. I can look that up. Is he still around? Is still a ham radio operator? Let's see if I can look that call sign. See what we got. See if somebody else is taking it. I can look it up right here. There's WB4 TPG. WB4 TPG. Okay, search. It says his license has expired. Was he from Brooksville? Brooksville, Florida, my friend? Yeah, where'd he go? I believe that. Okay. What's up, Costa Rica? Yeah. Excellent radio. Just sold mine. Fell into an FTM one. Oh, nice. Nice radio, Mike. Nice radio. No, he passed about a decade ago. Oh, okay. This one here, when I put the call sign into the database to look it up, it comes up with license expired, and I'm not gonna bring up the guy's name. It just said he was in Brooksville, Florida. I'm not gonna bring up his name. That's exactly what it says. Nope. That's it. That's him. Yep. That's it. That's exactly what it says right here. So that call sign, if you want to get your license, you can, once you get your license, you can put in for a vanity call sign. You can get his call sign. Okay, awesome. He said he used to talk to the space station. Yep, he probably did. He probably very well did. How do I do that? Are you an amateur radio operator now? I'm trying to figure out your name. Just a Ray of Sunshine. Okay, I got to figure it out. No, sir. Okay, what you have to do is get your amateur radio license, your technician's license. Okay? Get a book online, study. There's online courses. Just Google it. You'll find them. There's a lot of places around. There might be a club near you. Do you live down in Florida? Because there's a lot of ham radio operators in Florida. You heard of Muddy Dog. He's real popular on CB Channel 19. I've heard the name, but I haven't been into CB in a long time, Kyle. Okay. So where do we go? That's cool, right? Okay. Just a Ray of Sunshine. That's okay. Get back. Oh, here we are. Okay, you need to listen to the divided dial. Session 2, QTN is about software equipment. I have a bunch of his old call cards that people sent him over the years of being an. Oh, that is fantastic. That's you really ought to get your license, man, and get into it and get his call sign. That would probably make him very proud. Okay, I thought long distance contacts are made through repeaters. How many watts are you transmitting? 35 watts on the HF frequencies. On the upper frequencies, a 6-meter band, 10-meter band, there are repeaters, but there's no more repeaters. There's no repeaters on the HF, so it's usually UHF and VHF for repeater. Okay, yes, I live in Florida. You said it's called Vanity. Yes, Vanity call sign, but you have to get your license first, and then you can apply for the Vanity call sign. So if you got any more questions on that, email me. It's my call sign at yahoo.com. W1SVW at yahoo.com. We have, since I've been MFHF radio on my oil tanker ship, is what you are using similar? Yeah, yep. I don't know what you have for a radio, but it's the same thing. It's an HF radio. Okay, followed live. Thanks for that. The grandfather was a treasure. Yeah. What is this? This is amateur radio. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit behind here because I was trying to help a guy out. We got almost 200 people in here with 20K likes. Let's see if we can get it to. Let's go for 30, guys. Smash it. Thanks to, he was an awesome man. That's great. I mean, just the radio sunshine. I'm going to tell you right now, he'd be so proud of you if you went and got your license. It'd be amazing. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much, sir. I will send you an email tomorrow. Okay, and I'll try to put some stuff together to help you out, get your license, and some places to go, some places to look, and what you can look at. I'll put something together for you, just the radio sunshine. Thanks for stopping by. Been fantastic talking to you, and if I can help you get your license, that's great. Like I say, he'd be absolutely proud of you. Okay, Scott, David Booth. Okay, what is this for? This is just a hobby to have fun, to make contacts with different people all over the world. Let's see, let's get this one on Montana. WWSPW at Yahoo. Yes, that's correct. That is it. Ham Study, there you go. You got this. Mike Limbo just coming to you. Hamstudy.org is a great resource. Just a ray of sunshine. I don't know if you're following along, but follow that hamstudy.org. That is a fantastic website. Thanks for jumping in there, Mike. Hey, nope, I'm not able to pick them up. What is the thought like you were doing? What is it? You'd like you're doing making contacts all over the railroad with an amateur radio. As a ham operator, is CQ a distress call for needing help? No. C-call is a call to, they're looking for somebody to make contact with them. You see all the CQs right here. They're looking for somebody to talk to. Well, not really talk to, just make contact with. You ever heard anything on uniform? No, I have not. Guys, 158 people, 21,000 likes. I wanted to see if we can't get to 25 and get that views to 5,000. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follows. Share away, please. Okay, River Voices. No. What are the red boxes and green lines? Okay, let's jump over here. The red boxes are grid squares. The world for ham radio is all broke down in grid squares. Okay, so if I hover over one of these grid squares, you're going to see a whole ton of lists come up. Those are all people I've made contacts to in that particular grid square. Okay, so the green lines are people making contact from one station to another station. So other amateur radio operators running the same software that I am. Thanks for the follows. Let's see, we should do another station. Yeah. One of these. So I hope that I hope that explains that. Thanks for the follows. This is Emily. This is Amateur Radio. Ham radio and amateur radio. We're trying to make contacts with different stations all over the world. Right now, it's basically, let's see, there's another Dominican Republic. Let's try it. I've talked to people in New Mexico, but I don't know if they were from Clovis, actually, Dusty. So, okay, what's a good way to get started? Okay, I've got to back up here. Is it always hard? I've always had it interesting in radio. What's a good way to get started? Right, well, a good way to get started is get your technician's license. Find a club around. Somebody just popped in a source up here. I'm going through so much stuff here. Handstudy.org. Look that up and get your technician's license and find a club nearby your home there, and people can help you out. Can you talk to people using this, or is it just making contact? No, it's making contact through the code. We're talking to them with this protocol being sent, the grid squares and the signal strength stuff. What programs are you using? Grid Tracker is in the middle, and down the top is WSJTX. That's the FT8 software. 73 B09RE. Okay, DO9RE. and you actually talk to people, okay, what we're in, what is the website? What's the website in the middle? Oh, that's Grid Tracker. That one in the middle is called Grid Tracker. That tracks all your contacts. You know, it's all live, just the real hamstudy.org is the site. They reference credit to Mike. I think he said, hey, it's all right. Check it out. And email me. I got some other stuff I can probably put together for you. Might take me a day or so, but I won't forget to get it back to you. Just the radio sunshine. Yeah, I'm going to head out. Very cool stream, sir. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, and please come by again. You're number 3 on the top gifter. Right. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for everything tonight. It's so much appreciated. I've never seen something like this before. It's interesting. Emily, it's very interesting. Very interesting hobby. You ought to think of Connecticut. You ought to think about getting your license and getting involved. What are we tracking? We are tracking, Rocky. We are making contacts to stations right now, basically all over the United States. Just made one here, and we'll see what we get. So that's what we're doing. We're making contacts in amateur radio between these two pieces of software. The code is being sent, which you'll probably hear that noise. That's the code that's being sent. We're at 22,000 on the likes, guys. Let's smash that button. No problem. Let's see. Just really, no problem. I'll get you an email tomorrow. Amazing that I came across this stream. I'm so glad you popped in here. And like I said, man, your grandfather would be so proud of you if you get your own call sign and then get a vanity call sign with his. It's I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it for you, bud. Okay, stations as in satellites. Nope, on CQ on 40 now, Scott. Okay, I'm hey Jason, but I forgot what your call sign is. Got so much stuff going on here. Pop your call sign in there again so I can look. But I missed the website in the middle. It's called Grid Tracker. That's the name of it, Grid Tracker. All of the live creator, thanks for the calls. Are messages being sent or just noises? Those are messages. The noise is a message. It's being decoded by the computer. Okay. I'm looking for some. Are you trying to get as many contacts as possible? Yeah. You try to get as many as you can. And, okay, Jason, I got your call sign. I'll take a look here. Seen anything yet? That's the angle with as less power as you can get and see how far away that you can make a contact. Show us a message that came through. Well, a message that came through is a protocol. They're all the same every time. If you follow my cursor right here, it comes through as I'm answering this guy right here with my call sign and my grid square. And then he sends his back with his grid square. Then we do a signal report. He sends my signal report. I sent his signal report. He sent Roger 73 and then 73. And the contact is complete. Okay. Yes. Yep. That's a good place to look up WebSDR. Emily, thanks for popping in here, Emily. If you're interested in getting your license, like I said, email me. I'll try to give you some more information, like I did for Just the Ray of Sunshine up there. That guy still gives me goosebumps, so I hope he gets his grandfather's calls. And that'd be so cool. How much does this cost to get a license? It's $35. And it's good for 10 years, and you got to renew for $35 after 10. And if you want to change your call sign to a vanity call sign, it costs you $35 too. Ian, this is amateur radio. How much the starter equipment? Well, I guess it all depends, Emily, what you want to do. If you want to do this, you can run it with a laptop. You don't need these monitors like my setup here. You don't need all this stuff. I got a bunch of other stuff that I do. I stream and stuff, so you don't need all this stuff. A laptop will work. You need a radio, anywhere $800 to $1,200. Your license, $35, and right now I'm running on a piece of wire strung out from the back of my garage up to a tree. That's one in particular antenna that I'm using. So, you know, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, 1,500. No, the license is good as long as you're in this country, and if you leave this country, you can still use the license, but you have to get permission from that particular country. Okay? Continue megahertz. Any Billy Willie, I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. How about what is it's amateur radio. What it is. Yeah, I hope that helped, Emily. If you're still in here, what do? You make contacts from this station here. You watch my cursor on the top screen. Get rid of these cursors. Right here. I'm gonna click on this guy out of Texas. I'm over here. And I'm answering him. He was calling, looking for somebody to make a contact with. Happened to be me. Here's the protocol. And that's what the code is being sent. 15-second transmit, 15-second receive. Yeah, we got 183 people in here trying to keep up with everything. Yeah, thanks, Emily. Hey, you're more than welcome. If I can get just one person started in it all, it's good. You know, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. You can buy used equipment too, and or find somebody that's more than willing to help get you set up and get you started until maybe you get your own equipment. So depending on your license in the country, could determine who you can contact. Okay, Kyle. I guess depending on your license in the country. Well, if you get your license in this country and you got a station set up like I do, you can talk to anybody in the world, no matter where they are. You can talk to them. Well, except for North Korea. Use both men. No. Live by the royalty. We are doing amateur radio. So, Emily, yeah, come back and watch some more lives, and we're going to do some different things, and maybe we'll get your interest up some more. How many contacts tonight so far? Let me look. I think we've only made, I don't know. I got to shrink this down, and back up. Go back to my logbook. For some reason they're not tracking in here. That particular one. Let's see. We had about 16, I think. I've been doing a lot of talking more than anything. Which is fine. Didn't answer. This guy from Texas is getting back to me right now. Okay, Cedar Rapids. Yep. How you doing? What's the best AM radio equipment you suggest? There was a guy on here earlier with a G90 that I made a contact with. Hi, Iowa. How you doing? Worked 164 people. This is amateur radio. What's the best AM radio equipment you suggest? Well, it's Yaesu's good. There's a lot of cheaper radios out there that'll work for this particular stuff. It's all what you want to put into the hobby, what you have available for funds to put into the hobby. Cedar Rapids, is this just for fun, or does it have? It's just for fun. The purpose is try to make as many contacts as you can, as far as away as you can, with less power, because this is all weak signal software. Definitely not NK. I know it's been covered, but red is verified, yellow is no response. What is the actual? You know, that is, let me see, what does he say here? You get on one that don't have so many contacts in it. 38 seconds. He didn't do it didn't go through a particular logging software. That's what that is. And the yellow ones didn't go through a particular low T or EQSL. Those are different logging softwares that are available. Communicating through code being sent from one amateur radio to another. Okay, furthest connection you have made. All over the world: Australia, Japan, China, Vietnam, Russia, Antarctica. Antarctica stations are down here. Well, as you know, here you can see I made contacts here and down over into here, into Antarctica, and there's the moon. Okay, did you build your own antenna or did you buy them? I built my wire antennas. The beam that I am not using right now, I bought. With all the wire antennas that I have, I did build. Except for the end, I take that back. I lied to you, I'm sorry. The end-fed antenna that I'm using right now, the long wire, I bought that. And then I went from there and I've made 1, 2, 3 other wire antennas. Just pieces of wire with transformers on. Wait, what is this? This is James. This is Amateur Radio. Amateur Radio. We're trying to make contacts all over the world. Thanks, guys. We're at 23,000 on likes, 6,500 on views, 160 people in here. Thanks for the likes. Share, guys. Share as much as you can. Get as many people in here as you can. The other night I had like 500 people in here. Amateur Radio. We're trying to make contacts to people all over the world. Right now we've got mostly. There's a Cuban station right here. He's calling. See if we can get a hold of him. How high are the antennas mounted? Well, my actual Force 12 beam, the big beam, is on a tower, and it's about 45 feet up. The end fed at one end where the coax connects in is probably about 10 feet off the ground. The other end is about 40 feet off the ground in a tree. The delta loop at the apex at the top of it is probably at about 90 feet. And then the other piece is the delta loop is like a triangle, and the other two points are probably, they got to be 15 feet out of the ground. Okay, I shared the live with more than 5 friends. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Las Vegas, Nevada here. Hey, I've been there a couple times. Went and watched the race there. I'm planning to get into this hobby. What is the best advice you can give? Take your time. Get your technician license. I'm going to give you some advice that my Elmer gave me. Once you get into the hobby, take your time, make some contacts with your local repeaters, and then once you get ready to move up to your HF stuff, like when you get ready to get to your next level up on your general, pick one aspect of the hobby. Okay, this is the one that I picked when I started, was FT8. Pick one part of the aspect of the hobby. Stick with it until you get it completely figured out and can do it well, then move to the next. That's what my Elmer told me, and that's what I have done. I did a couple of different ones at the same time. I did this one, and then of course I did the voice talking on the radio. So I did 2 because I wanted to talk to people too. Hello from LA, KI5 UTS. How you doing? Good evening. Okay, just a dude walking in a path. K3ONE. K31. Nice. Anybody's doing FT8? You guys, amateur radio operators in here. I'm on 40 meters. Trying to get a hold of a Cuban station right now. Oh, you're welcome for the advice. I mean, by far, I am no expert. I've done this for a while, but there's still some things I don't know. I don't have the answers to everything. I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to make the awareness of this hobby and try to grow this hobby as much as we can and get as much people as we can. But it looks like you're in my first PSK reporter shows my signal received past you, and here you go. Oh, okay. Jason, what was your call sign again? See if there's a local club in the area. Yes, absolutely. See if there's a local club in the area, and that's a big help. W8JCA. Okay, thought I wrote it down. Okay, see it. Now you're calling on, wait a minute, okay, he just got done, I just got done. So you're doing 40 meters, you're in Cleveland, okay? I'm going to be going to Cleveland here in about 3 weeks. I'm headed to Chicago. Okay. Let's see, W8. I'm looking back to see. Let's see anything. I gotta come back over here. Oh God, I gotta just stay on. Let's see. Scott looks like okay. Let's see if there's a local club. Yeah. Yeah. Cleveland. Yeah. 347 Big Apple with a wave of 73s. Thanks, Northstar. Thanks for stopping by. That'll be a nice road trip. Yeah, my son lives just outside of Chicago, in a suburb outside, about 40 minutes outside of Chicago. How much does it cost to get a ham radio and what software do you use for this setup? Well, the software is WSJTX. That's the one on the top. This one over here is Grid Tracker. Both pieces of software are free. You'll need to get your license. You'll need to get a radio, and you'll need to get an antenna. Anywhere between $800, $1,200 for a radio, and if you want to build your own antenna, or if you buy one, they're going up. So it's hard to price whatever you want to use for an antenna. I don't know what you have for room. What radio? I'm using an Yaesu FT991A. Harrison, hey, KB2 MPX, how you doing? We are here, Junior 50, we are hearing you. Okay, where are you? What causes the interesting noise? That's the code, boss, that's being sent from another radio to my radio. That's why you're hearing it. And my computer is decoding the protocol with a grid square and signals. I'm not sure what you're doing, so I'm curious what your job is. I'm retired and I work part-time. So let's see, any signals in Utah? I haven't seen a Utah station come up. Let me look here real quick. Illinois, Ohio, Texas, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Arizona, Florida. Haven't seen any. I do. I do have it. Matter of fact, I had it on there the other night, and it was kind of confusing people, so I didn't put it back up. Never heard anything from space. Anything from Midland. Okay, thanks for the follows, guys. Yeah, you're welcome, boss, for doing it. I do use, Jason, I do use PSK Reporter. I just haven't pulled it up there. But I haven't seen your call at all. And I'm trying to keep up there. So what are you currently going to describe what you're doing? Well, okay. Hang on just a second. Just got here, brother. What are you doing? Okay, there's two. Okay, here we go. We're going to start. We're going to explain this. Okay, guys, what we're doing is this is amateur radio. And we're trying to make contacts from another. If you follow my cursor, these stations, this is a Costa Rica station right here. We're going to click on it. He's calling CQ. He's looking for somebody to make a contact with. So I'm going to try to make contact with him. The noise you're hearing is coding being sent back and forth. My repeater, my computer is decoding it, and his is decoding it, and then we send this protocol back and forth, and then we make a contact. Big Colorado made a 10-meter antenna PVC coax and was able to hit New Zealand with an old 10. Oh, nice. From Colorado, very nice. Do you think there's things out there hearing our radio waves? You know, I don't really know if there is or not. My neighbor, Mr. Reagan's always talked on his hand, and it would come through my computer and scare me. Okay, I'm sure sometimes it does. It used to, and some of the stuff now is pretty well fixed up, so it doesn't work. It's not too bad. It doesn't bother TVs or computers and stuff. All right, guys, we're at 24,000 likes. Let's get that to 25 and 7,000 on the views. Let's see if we can get that to 8,000. Thanks for the gifts, Sherry. everything is working out very nice. Thanks for the heart. Thanks for the roses. 24K, 215 people in here now. Just the dude walking in the path. Me too. Yeah. Do you ever hear signals from other continents? Yeah, I've talked to people. We've made signals from all over. There's Italy in here right now. I tried to get one from Costa Rica, but propagation is not doing very well tonight for me. That means my signals aren't getting out. Let's see if we can get this Italian station. Okay, yeah, you got a cool setup, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you ever hear signals from other continents? Yes. What is this? You don't mind asking? I don't mind you asking. It's amateur radio. This is a part of amateur radio with two different pieces of software where we're trying to make contact with other amateur radio operators around the world. Okay, do these affect your signal like weather? So yes, very much so. Yeah, all that stuff affects it. So do you have a big antenna off your house? Well, it's out the back of my garage up on a 45-foot tower. It's a big Force 12 beam. I'm not using that one right now. I'm using I've got, I don't know how long, that 130-foot wire. Hey, thanks for the follows. I just got one I want to tip, trying to figure out Brian, I'm not quite sure what you meant by that. I'm sorry. You're welcome. All right. Okay, 230 people in here. Let's keep smash share, guys, and smash that like button. I got an hour and 47 minutes in here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. It's 11:10. I should get myself to bed. My grandfather was a ham guy in Spain. Oh, nice. What are all the monitors? Well, they're all monitoring software. This is Grid Tracker, and this is another piece of software here. I do other streaming stuff, so it's just not all amateur radio stuff. This one here in the middle is doing my OBS for my streaming. This one over here is doing some streaming stuff. This one up here in the top above is doing the TikTok stuff. This one over here is my blogging software. Yeah, EA7 was this hand. Oh, EA7, okay, yeah, nice. Nice. What's the military radio situation? I'd imagine very high tech. You know, I don't know anything about that. Sure, they're using satellites and stuff. I have no idea. Anything interesting gets picked up? Anything interesting that gets picked up? No, just back and forth between the stations. I mean, sometimes you'll get what they call, the guys will call him a pirate on there. He's not a real amateur radio operator. And they're trying to put signals out to make contacts. But other than that, it's just station to station. All right, guys, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the likes. We've got about 12 more minutes. I'm going to have to get out of here. I work with audio frequencies for wireless microphones and 500 gigahertz. Oh, nice. I just got a cheap old USB microphone that I'm using right now. Gotten good audio report from it, except for somebody from YouTube said my quality was on the lower side of quality. I don't know. It's always been good before. I'll check it out after. 73, have a good night. Thanks. Did you get a chance to get any 6-meter contacts over the weekend? No, I was gone on. We went camping for the weekend, so I was gone for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So I did not. Seems like every time the band opens, I'm not anywhere near my radio. That's the way it usually works. Okay, let's see if we can get West Virginia. What's the coolest thing you've ever experienced while being I gotta think about that. One of the most satisfying experiences for me was being able to pass, there was a few of them, being able to pass my tech license, then 2 weeks later pass my general, and then a year later got my extra. And another one is this past February, I instructed a class, and I had two students from the school that I'm at where we had to set up a radio club that they tested, and they passed, they got their license. Other than that, just it's a big hobby. And the coolest thing is just making contacts all over the world and talking to people. 99.9% of the guys and gals, there's a lot of females out there that work on radio, that are in the radio, are excellent to talk to. You're going to run into that one every once in a while, and it happens in any hobby. It's they're just miserable, I guess. Let's see, that dude had a. Okay, well, thanks for the follows, guys. At 25, okay, I got about 8 or 9 minutes, and I'm going to have to go. So it's just it'll be almost 11:30 for me here. So do you want to hear radio signals, or do you actually talk? I talk with other users. I talk to other stations. We're going to do that. I'm going to try to set that up and do a live over the weekend. So come on back. If you're following me, you'll see when I go live, and I'll see what we can do about making radio contacts. Follow the live. Thanks for following. Thanks. Yeah, and we'll see what we can do about making some contacts. On Sunday, this Sunday, no, it's not my turn. So I shouldn't say that. It's going to be next Sunday. I have a net. Oh, from FT8 GMN. They're extra. Oh, nice. Nice. Do you do, I believe your name is Donald. Do you do FT8 at all? Oh, thanks for the gifts, guys. And thanks for the shares and the follows. Everything. Very much appreciated. We're at 25K. Oh. Oh, thanks for following. Oh, I'm old school. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I do single sideband voice stuff. You did, do you do CW? Cool stuff, learning a lot. Thank you. Good night. You're welcome, Buck. Good night. Come on back. Make sure you come back, share, tell everybody. I'm just trying to, yeah, I kind of figured you probably did. Yeah, this is just, this is the newer stuff, and there's some people that just, they hate it. And they just don't think it's part of amateur radio, which it is part of amateur radio. It's a different part of amateur radio. It's not all just about wanting to do single sideband stuff or CW stuff. You got to have other aspects of the hobby, and this hobby has a lot of aspects to it, a lot of different things you can work on. Okay, thanks for the follow. The follows, guys. Thanks for 170 people following, 25K. Smash that like button, see how many more we can get here. I got 7, I got about 6 minutes left, and I got to dump out of here. I got to go work in the morning. So, Slippery Banana Man, follow the live. Thanks, Slippery. Okay. So the follows, thanks for the join. 26,000. Thanks for the gifts. God, I wish we could have got that other views over 10,000, but I ain't got enough time. We're set up. I had on 7,300. Nice, that's a nice radio. You know, I was having a chat on here with a big guy earlier that's got the same radio as I got. I got the FT991A. That's what I'm using right now. I've got a couple of buddies that got IC 7300s. I love them. And I was looking at the newer Flex, not the Aurora, but the new one that came out. It just, I have to, let's see. I'd have to sell a kidney to buy one, I guess, because they're so darn expensive. But that's my dream radio. See what happens. But thank you for liking my stuff. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes. Share the heck out of this. See if we can get them views up to 10. So, cool stuff. Learning a lot. Good night. Welcome. All right, guys. See what we can do here. I'm gonna run it. About 2 hours is about all I can do with my voice. Donald, let's see, Old Kenwood, TI 922A, yeah. Are you from New England, or whereabouts are you from? I probably could look your call sign up, figure it out. But I got so much other stuff going on. Sounds creepy. Well, yes, it does, but it's just code being sent. Sorry, I couldn't connect with you on the air, Scott, working Europe, just fine now. Yeah, sometimes that happens, Jason. Well, pop back in another time. Skip zone's a weird guess. It's just the way it works sometimes. Pop back in. I'll look for you. I got your call sign written down now, and we'll just we'll see what we can do. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. All right, called live. Skip zone's weird. Yep. Oh, Shelby, North Carolina. Okay, nice. Not too far away. Not too far. Do you do voice at all? Phone? Down? Where's my QTH? I'm in Vermont. I'm in Victor Tango, Green Mountain State. So you want TikTok, if nothing else, enjoy the road trip through the Great Lakes. Yeah, I will. 73. Yep. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. 2040. Okay. Well, maybe sometime we can make a contact on there. I'm going to try to set it up. I'm going to try to set something up over the weekend. So, because I've had a lot of people ask me about if I talk to people other than just doing the FT8 stuff. And I do, but I just haven't set it up on here. So I got to get the software set up and the streaming software set up so I can have everything set up, get it all figured out so people, I can explain it and people can enjoy what's going on. Hey, we hit 9,000 on the, coming in, we got 99 people in here. It's dwindling it down. Like I said, I'm going to get out of here in about 4 or 5 minutes. Smash that like key and share. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Thanks for the gifts, Donald. 15. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Donald. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Come on back, please. Let's see. They have bad storms over me, and antennas disconnected. I'll try to catch you this weekend. Okay. AI5 UTS. I'm going to write that down. AI5 UTS. I'm going to try to do this. Do you mostly? No. No, not mostly digital, Donald. I do sideband too. I'll rag you and stuff like that. I do that too. I do all-star stuff. I've got a big system. If you can see that big sign that's right here on the TikTok page there on the bottom. That's the Worldwide Fracture Amateur Radio Net. Every Sunday at 11 a.m. we have a net. It's me 1 week, and then my friend in England, and another week net control, and somebody else. I don't know. Do you have Echo Link capability at all, Donald? Oh, thanks for the follows and the likes, guys. 27K. We got 9,000. Perfect. And the gifts. Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks for the gifts. What are those lines? Those lines are one amateur radio station making contact with another amateur radio station. So what days are you on? I'll put you in your favorites. You mean for Echolink or for, I guess, I'm sorry, I'm lost here. I'm getting tired. On here? Oh, usually every other day. And then it depends on the weekend and what's going on. It's either Saturdays or Sundays. Right, guys, thanks for the joins. Thanks for the likes. We're at 27K, 9,000 views. Got 175 more followers, 104 people in here. And we're at the 2-hour mark. So I'm gonna explain this to Dion here. This is amateur radio. We are making contacts. If you follow my cursor, this station right here is called CQ. He's looking for somebody to answer him. We'll click on it, and I'm answering him over here. The tones that you are hearing. Okay, Donald, thank you. Thanks so much for coming in, and thank you for the gifts. It's very much appreciated. Have a good night. Nice to meet you. The tones are code going back and forth between the two amateur radio stations and being decoded by this protocol right here. It gives a grid square, signal strength, R73, means the contact has been made. My favorite digital mode is FT8. I haven't done a whole lot of other ones. I do FT4 and things like that. DMR. So like a ping. Yeah, kind of like that, but it's a little different sounding. It's not really a ping, but okay, I'll see you later. Good night. Share live. Good. 28,000 likes, 9,100 views. We got down to 84. All right, guys, we're going to see if we can get this Bellerick Island contact, and then I'm going to bed. Going to be, by the time we get done with this, it's 15-second transmit and a 15-second receive. Back and forth through this protocol, and then we'll get moving on again. Okay. Thanks for everything, guys, here tonight. Been a fantastic night. Yeah. We did well the other night, man. I had 15,000 people viewed. I had over 50,000 likes. A whole bunch of guests. 500 people in here at one time. 500. And trying to keep up with that. I got to see about getting some moderators set up. So let's see. Let's close that out. Contact with this guy here. We got a -7. And if you watch the screen when we go into transmit, the red line, that's me transmitting to that station. All right, on that station. All right. Thanks for the follows, guys. All right. Okay. Join. Kinds of people popping in now. 2 hours in. All right, we got 89 people in here, and I got to jump out, guys. I got to go bed. I got to go night-night. So, you guys all have a good night, and we will talk to you again soon. 73. Thank you. 73 to all. That means good. That means goodbye. Good night. Thanks for jumping in here. Thank you for everything. I appreciate everything so much. This is just so much fun to do and explain this. Handbrake Master. It's not a game. It's amateur radio. Amateur radio. Somebody's still smashing a light key over there, so I'll hang in here for a second. See what we can get that. Oh, it's at 28. So okay. Smash that light key. Yeah, it's an amateur radio. We're trying to make contacts between different stations around the world. All right, guys. Anything about Bulgaria? They were in there the night before. Was the Thursday night? I made a contact with Bulgaria. For some reason, the European stations were coming in good. I made contact with them in Russia, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Italy, England, Netherlands. So I made quite a few contacts there. All right, guys. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you again soon. Did you follow you? Yes. Did you follow yet? There you go. Okay, bud. Thanks for the follow. Yep. Okay. Yeah, come on back. A lot of times every other day. Sometimes I'm glad you followed me because sometimes I'll just pop on. You never know, but it's usually every other day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on the weekends. So, all right. Until we'll talk again, I'll be clear at 73 out. Have a good night.